It's important that we develop good left-hand technique because it's an expressive tool that we want to use in rehearsals and in concerts. In this video, we'll break it down into 2 approaches. In another video, we'll break it down into 3 approaches. Our first step is to find a useful left-hand position. And the way to start is what I call the left-hand sustain gesture. And it looks like this. It's almost like we're creating a scoop. And that's the hand position we would use. Notice how the fingers are together. There's a slight curve to them. We don't want it flat like this. There's a slight curve. If our fingers are apart, then sound goes right through our fingers and it doesn't look effective. So fingers together, and the thumb is not right next to the rest of the fingers. It's out and up a little bit because we have trouble scooping things this way. We might row or use it as an oar, but if we want to pick up the water or the sound, we want more of this gesture. So that's our left-hand sustain technique. And the way we could use this in our one of the most basic ways of using left hand is what I'll call statue left hand conducting, which is that we put the left hand up in the gesture and we leave it there. As if we're a statue. We're conducting in our right hand. With our right hand, the left hand just creates a statue that says, in this case, sustain, or perhaps forte, or full, whatever. There's a lot of uses for it. But we're not doing anything other than it's down, and then we create a statue with it. We don't move it, and then we might change the statue so it's not in the frame, and then we bring it back up again. A variation on this is to flip the left hand so it's palm down, and when we do that, notice how the thumb now becomes a little closer to the fingers. It's not out like this, but we move it up a bit. And that we can also create a statue with this, palm down. This might say, not too loud, or more subtle, or as we start to move it later on, it might mean smooth. But initially, we can create a statue this way, and we can create a statue that way. If you don't have anything to say with your left hand, don't use it. Just keep it down at your side. Don't have it up here, just ready to say something. Don't have it over here. Maybe have it in a neutral position over here. But even better, just to have it down. And then you've got something to say it. Create our statue, and then bring it down again. The other left-hand technique that we'll talk about is often said, well, people often say don't do it, and that's the mirroring technique, where our left hand is doing the same thing that our right hand is doing. And the reality is, well, it's not that we can never mirror, it's just that people tend to mirror too much. And by mirroring too much, we're saying nothing eventually. And when we try to do something like statue conducting, it doesn't have the same effect because the left hand is always there. So as before, if you have something specific to say with the left hand in mirroring, then use it. If there's something forte and marcato and we want to help show that, well then mirroring can be very, very effective. If something is legato and flowing and we want to help emphasize that, well then mirroring can be very effective, especially for a large group. The problem becomes when we do it all the time. So if you have something specific to say, and we should have something specific to say because we have specific musical ideas we want to bring out, then use it in a specific way. So that's our quick introduction to left-hand technique. A sustain, a palm down, and a little bit of mirroring. And we'll break it down into more detail into 3 different parts in another video.